Hello, it's me, Cubby, with Personal Spin, and today I've got my new best friend, Kiara. She's very nervous. Go on, speak to the people. Well, anyway, oh, she's crying. Poor Kiara. Anyway, today is a special thingy for the end of the year. It's my, top 10 favourite album artworks for this year, plus a few honourable mentions. Strangely enough, I got my mum to choose her favourite 10 out of the ones I own anyway, and she seemed to favour the black metal-y dark albums, so oddly enough I did too. So in order, our first one is, that's it Kiara, you can help me if it's this one. Oh, you silly. Sylvain's album Wistful. I like this one because it's got really nice colours on it. It's like blue and white and yellow and orange, and it's not really a picture of anything, but you can see that it's a picture of a forest in the background and what looks to be a person. And I just find it very interesting. The next one is, see if you can hold this one. Ha ha, no she can't. Fools of Walrus, and their album The Light That Dwells in Rotten Wood, which is a long ass title. It's basically just a photograph of some mountains in Scotland. Well, I'm assuming it's Scotland anyway, they look very Scottish. And that's why it's one of my favourites, because I've been to Scotland 3 times and wild camped there 3 times, and I love it. So yeah, that's why that one's in there, even though it's just a plain whoopsie daisy black and white photo. The next one is on here because my mum chose it. To be honest, I think it's a little bit plain, but it's called Sword Songs by Grand Megas, and it's very grey, there's not much colour to it, but in some ways its plainness sort of catches the eye because it's not quite so over the top as some albums. It also suits the name of the album, which is Sword Songs. It's got a big sword and an eagle. I'm assuming that's an eagle anyway, carrying said sword. So it works. It's not the most exciting album in the world, album cover, but there we go. And next is Old Corpse Road's album of Campfires and Evening Mists. I think it's just interesting to look at. There's lots going on in it, and yeah, I don't know, it's intriguing. I like the staghorn thingies and just the imagery really. It just looks nice, and it's not too like blah 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 blah. But there we go. Next is Oceans of Slumber's album, which has got a sticker on it so you can't see it, but it is in actual fact a piece of actual artwork. That's a siren outside, and I like it because if you look carefully there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 faces in the whole piece, and you don't notice until you actually look carefully, otherwise it just looks like a picture of a wood. So I quite like that. The next one reminds me of Hieronymus Bosch type artwork, and it's basically a crazy forest picture from Dark Forest's album Beyond the Veil. Now I've actually reviewed this album, so yeah, you know that I like it quite a lot. So it's good that it has nice artwork too. This one is on here simply because the font is really cool, and this is Mantar's Ode to the Flame. I forgot the name of it then. It's just plain, but it says everything it needs to say, which is Ode to the Flame in ye olde English writing, I suppose you could call that. It's a pretty good album as well, so yeah, I'll review that at some point. This one is on here because it's so crisp. It's beyond creation. That artwork is just cool. There's a lot going on, but because the lines in the art itself are so crisp, it just like, whoa, it's just really good. Really good. Yes. Yes! She's copying me. And yeah, it's just really good. And it also brings to mind H.R. Geiger. Is it H.R. Geiger? Well, you know how I'm on about it if I say that, so that's cool. This one I like because I would actually buy that as a piece of artwork and hang in my bedroom. It just works really well. It looks like everything is looking at something, but I'm not sure what. And I just think it's really cool. It's very blue. There's not much of a colour palette in it. It's mostly blue and white and purple. But I think it looks really good. It works really well. And now, the big reveal for number 1 is this. Sedrona's new album, which is actually called Empire of Ash. I just love this picture. It's just awesome as a piece of artwork. Literally only bought it for the artwork. Originally anyway, and then also they signed it for me in gold pen, so you know. But yeah, great album, great artwork. That is cracking on to be one of the albums of the year for me. And me. Wasn't me who said it. Yes it was. No it wasn't. Yes it was. No it wasn't. Yes it was. No it wasn't. Anyway, you can tell I've never been a I'm not a puppet, I'm real. Anyway, and now, because there were so many, I got a huge box of albums I bought this year. There's a couple of honourable mentions. Firstly, Morgan Delt. I think it's really cool, but I think there's just a bit too much going on in it. My eyes couldn't whoa. So that's that one. Nice and colourful. Then, again, Darkestra is really good, but I think there's just a few too many snowflakes floating down, and it made the rest of the picture kind of hard to see. Although it does kind of work. I thought... Borgnaga, which is a great name for a band. Winter Thrice, great album, great artwork, but it just didn't quite, it just doesn't look quite, it's just a bit messy for me. Again, Amon Amarth's new album, Jorm's Viking. There's too many raindrops in it for me, I think. I don't know, my eyes just struggle to focus on anything in particular. I think the focus is supposed to be the Viking, but it kind of... This was very nearly in the list. I don't know actually, I think it should be number 11. If there was a number 11 that would be it. Because it's just amazing, and it comes with a poster as well. Like watercolour space. And then of course, Opeth. Yay! You know, because it's Opeth. No, it's generally a really cool artwork, I think anyway. Me too. So, thank you for watching. This has been the best artwork of this year. And coming soon, at the end of the month, at the end of December, I will have my best albums of this year. I've got a lot of lists here. Those are all 2016 albums, along with those and those. So I've got a lot of re-listening to. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I will see you soon with a couple more reviews and things to keep you going until the end of the year. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I have been Kiara. And I've been Cubby. And this has been my personal spin. Thank you for watching. Bye.